All right, everybody. Matty D. Wednesday, November 1st, 2017. Update on the truck terror attack, quote unquote, in New York City. Guys, I'm not even going to read most of these articles. I'm just going to show you shit. You guys can go look it up. Type in the headlines, type in the articles that you see on your screen, and go look it up. I'm not reading shit anymore. I am so sick of this crap. I didn't even look at subscribers. I didn't even look at who I subscribe to, honestly. I haven't looked at YouTube uploaders in well over a week. I don't even give a shit what the truthers are telling you right now. I really don't care. They're showing you the people on there. They're showing you how it's just pictures or people smiling and people, of course they're from fucking Argentina now, the victims. Everybody's not even from this country. Okay, they're not even from this country. But look at right here. This is October 18, 2017. Central Asia can aid U.S. national security. Regional players critically important. For what? Let's just, real fast. U.S. President, right, Donald Trump announced recently a new American strategy for the country's longest war, Afghanistan. The major change is a shift from the quote-unquote deadlines used to the detriment of American national security by the Obama administration to a focus on conditions. In other words, America wants to see certain facts on the ground before it withdraws troops. After all, we still have forces in South Korea, Japan, and Germany for a reason. They provide stability. So, we're already talking about this. All right? Painfully obvious, the U.S. does not have the financial resources or political will to enforce the peace in regions of the world that have an outsized impact on our security. America is in a quandary. We can't write a blank check to the Afghan government, but we also can't allow the nation to become once again a breeding ground for terror. The answer to this dilemma is for neighboring states and regional powers to pick up the mantle of leadership for peace and stability in Central Asia. American military force can change the facts on the ground, but ensuring a long-term stabilization will take regional countries' involvement for the duration. Regional players know the Afghan actors well and have worked with some of them for decades. Trump administration obviously recognizes this and has been busy rebuilding and strengthening relationships with countries in the region. The countries in Central Asia, namely its largest and most developed ones, Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, should be counted on to be engaged the most. They have the potential, the wherewithal, and the political will to engage, and some results to show for their involvement already. And there it goes, talking about, there's Kazakhstan talking about its money. Uzbekistan has been helpful to Afghanistan as well, right? Talking about all this shit right there. I mean, look at all that shit, right? Electricity supply lines, all this other crap, right? Hey, don't worry about it. Talking about the Shanghai cooperation, all that crap. Don't worry about it, right? And I found it by looking at what? Uzbekistan with NATO and shit like that. And in Uzbekistan for the first time in 12 years, right? For the first time in 12 years, on October 3rd, just held military exercises with who? Russia. Okay? Anyway, let's keep going here. Because again, that's the most article I'm going to read to you. Are decades of political repression making way for Uzbek Spring? What is this? Oh, this is from October 3rd too. There was one word on everyone's lips in Uzbekistan these days. Change. Right? Now, this new president is supposedly giving more freedoms, freedom of speech, releasing journalists, giving them back their power of, political power to be writing and everything like that, right? Every day you wake up, something's different. We've seen many changes in the country in the past year, all right? They're talking about all that crap. All right? Talking about the death of a Soviet-era predecessor, Islam Karimov. One of the world's most severe dictatorships has lightened up, although not enough for true openness. Right? Go look at this shit. I'm not reading this crap to you anymore. I can't stand how all this shit is literally in the news a day ago, 2 days ago, or a week ago, and then here you go. Look at that. October 8th, Israeli scientists hope to work on startups with eager Uzbekistan students. right? There's all your Jewish immigrants from the former Soviet Republic. Israeli scientists visiting Uzbekistan are aiming to forge closer ties between the two countries by establishing joint startups and cooperate on information technology and data science as a Central Asian state embarks on a new course following the death last year. Right? So, what? Oh, 20 Israeli scientists are currently visiting Uzbek capital. Wow, amazing. Who gives a shit? Let's see here. If you, like I said, just look up Uzbekistan, and then look, 8 hours ago, why are young men from this Asian country keep threatening the U.S. and Europe? Uzbekistan says, looking in the reports, right? Look at these people. Suspect, Uzbekistan, part of Russia. Neither's on our ban list, nitwit. Look at the way they're all talking. Oh, they're not banned, right? Go through it. Uzbekistan, investigators headed to Uzbekistan following leads on new truck, right? Oh, so now we're going right to Uzbekistan under a new government that is currently still in the process of forming itself. And I just love this guy's in his white and black checkered Masonic shirt. Looks damn familiar. Has the mole on the face and everything like we've seen like repeatedly. Wow. I mean, these people just keep getting more and more familiar. 1 day ago, Uzbekistan's new president tiptoes toward liberation. Majlis podcast, the new Uzbekistan, 2 days ago. How far will it go? Once closed and repressive, Uzbekistan is opening up. Guys, we don't want freedom in countries. That's 6 days ago. Tashkent City, right? Progress worth the price of being paid in Uzbekistan 2 days ago, right? And now what? We have our investigators going there? Decades of political repression make a way for an Uzbek spring? Interesting. Let's see what else is going on here. Netanyahu wants Trump to allow a spy, Jonathan Pollard, to move to Israel, right? A convicted spy. Coming out Tuesday, he wants Trump to let him go and, let this guy immigrate back to Israel. Isn't that nice? But what are we getting talks about? Travel bans, this and that. I just ordered Homeland Security to step up its vetting process. Oh, let's see what else is going on here. This is literally, yes, this is today, okay? Netanyahu allies Putin and Aliyev visit Iran this week. Here's the message you'll relay from Israel. For the sake of the economic future of Iran, the post-Soviet leaders will likely say it may be best at country to give up some of its Syrian ambitions. And you can go look and how all these places, including Aliyev himself right here, okay, all right, is doing what? Selling shit to Israel, buying shit from Israel, weapons, right? Drones, radar systems, missiles, all that shit. Don't worry about it. We got Russian investigations all over mainstream. We got the 5 big tech giants, Facebook, Twitter, Google, Alphabet, right? All saying how much they're worth. New York stock market's jumping up. I just showed you too during the weekend the triangle of the New World Order of tech. China, right? That's Asia. China, Israel, and New York for the stock market. Wow, look at that, everybody. Matty D told you again. And today, on Wednesday, going from Tuesday night, it is now record-breaking Wall Street. You get it? For these tech giants, you get it? Oh, here it is too. Yep, starting today. In a first, Indian team heads to Israel for a combat drill. Don't worry about it. Nobody gives a shit. And then watch out for Iraq too, guys, because Iraq just did what? They banned Israeli flags after Kurds were doing what? Waving them at independence rallies. When? Yesterday. So, now Baghdad comes at a request of Shiite citizen bloc leader Ammar al-Hakim, who opposed referendum results. Right? They voted Tuesday to criminalize the flying of Israeli flags. Right? Nobody gives a shit. Now, keep your eyes on Iraq, everybody. All right? Keep your eyes. And again, don't worry about it. We got truthers. People don't share information. Don't worry about it. And look, again, Israel kills 7 people in Gaza doing an airstrike. It's all about the Balfour Declaration review. Okay? Look at all that shit. Suspected accomplices arrested in murder of Israeli man. I mean, is the end of Israeli democracy nigh? Israelis debate its future. Canadian sues over wines labeled product of Israel. You guys can't have this shit going on. Okay? You can't have it. I gotta go. I gotta get to work. Alright? My longest video in a while. But again, go look up things for yourselves. Don't trust me. Don't take anybody's word for it. Go look up things. Go look up the articles. Even just show it on the screen, on your screen, okay? Go look it up. Go read it yourselves. I'm out, everybody. All right? I got to go. Peace.